Thanks. Hey Jeff, how are you? A new spot. Could be too far away. I'm just gonna experiment with the spot. Hey, ready to go. This spot is next to the golf course. Hey, and hey Jeff. Hey JW. This spot could be kind of far. Hey BB, how are you? So we're gonna see how this spot works out. It's I got this from yesterday's Air Force One landing location. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Hey Kevin. All right, give it a shot here. Could be a little bit too far, but we'll see. Let's see how this could be a little bit too far. Hey Douglas, how are you? All right. Hey, Oscar. All right. I think it's too far. We'll give it a little. Maybe I should move a little closer. I'm okay. I can't complain. Okay. Walk a little closer. I just thought I'd give it. I guess the spot's better during the day. Okay, we're gonna walk and try to get closer. I figured it might be a little bit too far, but I kind of wanted to experiment. Hey, BB. Oh, that's not good to hear. Thank you. I will definitely look for it. Hey Bigfoot, hey Jeff, how are you? Alright, so we're gonna walk and get a little closer. I just thought for sure it may work. But I guess it's better during the day. With the big camera, it'll be really, really good with the zoom. You can only do so much with a cell phone. So we're gonna walk a little bit back to get closer. I'm not going down that mountain. Hey, Mary. I can't believe I actually climbed up here yesterday. Isn't that amazing? Actually, wow. I must have been out of my mind. All right, so we're going to walk, get a little closer. I thought maybe it would be a good idea, but it wasn't. There's a golf course in Westchester's golf course. Oh yeah, that CBD is amazing. I'm able to walk so far. All right. It's a shame. I thought I had a good idea. It's a plane coming now, so we can get it. Let's see, where did it go? It's coming down now. Let's see if we can get it. I see it landing. All right, so we're getting closer. Woo. Yeah, but it's a little bit too far. It's a little bit too far. You can only do so much with a cell phone zoom lens, which is a shame. I guess in another 5 years, it'd be amazing, the cell phones. So we got to get closer, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to get closer. Hey, Eric, how are you? I think the cops in Venice need a lot more training. These cops seem to be, I mean, I like cops, but what I saw today, I wasn't pleased with at all. You know, one cop has that pepper spray or whatever gun pointing at the guy. That was not necessary. And then there's too many guys on the one guy. It's not that serious. You take the guy's clothes, whatever, but you don't treat a human being like that. I was really upset about what I saw today in Venice. Yes, they put the signs up. Yes, they tell you they're coming. But the cleanup crew, they decide what's garbage and what they put in storage. Even the cleanup guy came to me and told me I needed to move. And he had no authority to tell me. I ignored him. And he said, hey, where did I? He walked away. Cops did not mess with me at all. It was good. Oh yeah, it was just like, these people are down on their luck. Yes, they have a sign saying they're coming to clean up the streets, which they have to do. But you can do it in a better way. The one guy with that non-lethal weapon, like a shotgun type of thing, I just thought that was way off the top. Sergeant was cool. Hey, how you doing, Don? So of course they want to copy my video. I'm going to FOIA those body cam. I'm going to get the body cam footage. But they definitely need more training in Venice. The Pacific Division cops I've been recording for over 23 years, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Southwest 737 from San Francisco. Thanks, Eric. Really upset about what I saw. It ain't that serious. With seven cops and one guy, and he's a veteran, because the city workers decide which garbage and which stuff goes in storage. And you saw how bad the city people were. They got in my face telling me I needed to move. But I ignored him because he has no authority to tell me anything. Oh, that's about 40, 45. But yesterday was a good day. We got the Air Force One. That's like getting the Oscar plane spotting. They left that evening. That's why I didn't stay. But yeah, now I know next time where to go. Alaska A319 from Las Vegas. Thanks, Eric. A lot of folks are leaving comments. Well, they're just doing their job. Yeah, but you can handle it different. You really can. Because I saw the cops surrounding the guy. He was against the wall. And I thought nothing of it to record it. And all of a sudden, everything broke loose. And the guy had to go to the hospital, man, you know. I mean, I guess if you have all your heart, your world possessions, and you got these city people just throwing it away, of course you're going to be pissed. Yes, everybody. Prayers for Don in Hawaii. Go to the site, check it out, subscribe. It's like going to Hawaii. American CRJ 701 from Engine. Thanks for saying it right. Who knows? Yeah, that spot's that spot's a good spot if you use your big camera with the zoom during the day. It's actually an ideal spot. But with a cell phone, it's not that great. This is where all the rats hang out. They have all these holes in the ground, hundreds of holes. And the rats live up there. I can't actually believe I was up there. I must have been out of my mind. Oh yeah, but it's true, Don. You have a great page, and we need to get more subscribers in your channel. Don in Hawaii. If you like going to Hawaii and never going to go there, you might as well go on Don's site. Wow, this is dangerous over here, man. This is like. But I am living proof that CBD works. American E175 Seattle. Eric, thanks. Well, that's going to be great, Don. Just be sensitive. You know, it's really hard to do videos on homeless. Like today, like me, I always like record them when they're in trouble with the cops, and they don't mind. But just to go, you're gonna have to talk to them first before you start recording, and they have to get to know you. But I try to be there for them when I can. And what I saw today was outrageous. It's a new breed of cops have been. It wasn't that bad in the 80s, man. And the cops were pretty brutal back then. But it seems like it got worse. I get it. The rich folks are complaining, and they have to do something for the homeless people. But the shelter's opening up soon. That MTA ex-bus yard. But back in the day, that video I shot today would have been at like 20,000 hits. It's only got like, it's part 1 and 2, a little close to 300 hits. So that just shows me it is what it is. Sergeant was pretty cordial. He walked over. Of course, they wanted a copy of the video. I told him to go on the YouTube page. But I was really surprised they didn't harass me when I was recording it. Let's see, A321 from Charlotte. There it is. Hey, Bigfoot. How are you, David? Bigfoot in the house. Yeah, they maybe you'll notice, but it's not the smallest thing to do. I think the Pacific cops, I've been recording them over 23 years, so they don't bother me. They don't really bother me much. I've had problems with them in the past. I've made complaints against their messing with me while recording. So they had a lot of training with that. They don't really mess with folks anymore for recording, even that situation. I just wished I would have started recording a little earlier. And I saw the guy against the fence and all the cops around me. That was my fault. That's something I got to live with. I guess I was hoping nothing bad would happen. And I was wrong. And that dude with the non-lethal weapon was really out of control. I guess the guy got too close. He wanted him to step back, but he could have did it another way. And a lot of folks know me. I like cops, you know, but I'm the first one to say I do not like bad cops. I'm the first one to say if something's done wrong, you need to fix it. They need better training on how to handle those type of situations. Because they give you notice, I think a week ahead, put up signs that they're coming to clean, and stuff will be thrown away and stuff will be put in storage. So yeah, I mean, a lot of them don't. They should comply, get the stuff out of there. But they're homeless, you know. When you see somebody being treated like an animal in the streets, it messes your head up. The haves and the have-nots. Oh yeah, man, this is definitely a lot of cars over here. We're approaching In and Out. In 10 minutes we should be there. I gave it a shot. I figured maybe we'd come over here and get a better location, but it's too far. And I think the In and Out spot, they're right there by the planes. The only good spot about putting what that spot is, you can see them actually landing. But a lot of folks wanted me to plane spot last night. I couldn't, you know, because I'm supposed to be working during the days. But I came out for the special event for the president's plane. And I had to go back in because I don't want to lose my job with the agent. Then I'll be out of luck completely. So I had to go back. Besides that, I was all wet because it was really hot and I was sweating and it got really cold. So there's no way I was plane spotting. I couldn't do a double tour. Okay, thanks Tom for coming in. Down in Hawaii, like his page, like and subscribe. Oh, feel better, BB. Sorry to hear that. There's nothing worse than a bad stomachache. That is the worst. Seven Up is always good for that. 7-Up is good. All right, so we're approaching our normal spot. I gave it a shot, folks. I thought for sure that would work out, but it didn't. Too dark anyway. You kind of want to like the police, like I'm a police lover. You know, the good ones, but you see stuff like that, that's all today. It makes the good cops look bad. Because they need more training. Hey Harry. Well, they gotta give it a shot. mean, the cop is walking around with this green shotgun type of looking weapon, non-lethal weapons. I mean, what's that for? Why do you even carry that? And then he's aiming at the guy and yelling at the guy. Delta 8219 from Portland. Thanks, Eric. This is like, wow, man. That bugged me all day, man. I've seen some weird stuff on that block. And I pass by that block every morning when I go to work. And I've caught some bad stuff on that block done by the police. And a lot of folks know me. I'm basically pro-cop. But I don't like the bad ones. So, yeah, man. And the guy's a veteran? Give me a break. Shoot, we got here. Take care, BB. Hope you feel better. A319 from Portland. There it is, Eric. I actually feel safer in the spot. That spot's too isolated. It's too dark, too isolated. But next week we're gonna make it around to the other side of the airport. Thanks, BB. Yeah, I gave it a shot. Why does this guy keep calling me during my live streams? I don't get that. Meg would always pull out of me. She knew I was live, but she would call me. I used to tell her, "What are you doing, Meg? You know I'm live, and I can't answer the phone, but yet you call me when I'm doing a live stream." But unfortunately, I actually missed her doing that now. She's not gonna be around anymore. Alaska 319 from San Francisco. That's what Eric claims, folks. So I got a good video today. Patrick Swayze with the family. I think he's still a little bit mad at me from years back. And I grilled him on that. He's a little bit angry over that stuff. He talked to TMZ, but he really didn't want to talk to me. So that's my voicemail. I mean, LAXPD, they have this new unit. It's called the Crisis Intervention Team, and they're trained to deal with the homeless. So they need more of that with LAPD. I've always been lucky, man. As far as a cop watcher. Not having the scanner on, I always like walk upon stuff. I've always been lucky that way. Some cops said I have some kind of special thing going, that I'm able to walk into stuff without hearing on the scanner. I've always been lucky. But I sent the videos to Councilman Mike Bonham, a good friend of mine. He's for the homeless, and I'm pretty sure he can get something done Training, training, training. Oh, I had to, man. When you see something like that happening, and you realize it ain't that serious. I mean, the guy lost a lot of his stuff. That was serious. But as far as Southwest 737 Tucson, I think so, it's overkill. Especially what's going on now with all the homeless throughout the USA. It's all over, man. It's an epidemic. I'm sorry, I didn't start recording earlier than that event. So from now on, if I see something like that, I'm just going to stop recording. Because maybe if I started recording earlier, it wouldn't happen. But I was proud of myself because the city guy that's in charge of removal of their property, they were doing a lot of stuff in the dump truck. He was in my face talking about I had to move. I ignored him. So I was really proud of myself. I ignored the dude. He walked away. He actually looked at the cops to do something, and the cops looked at him like, I'm not going to do anything to him. I mean, that's the worst thing you can do is harass somebody with a camera that's shooting something that should be documented. I mean, a lot of my videos, LAXPD, I've used them in training a lot throughout the years. It's just like recording a celebrity and they have a crazy bodyguard that wants to attack you for filming the celebrity, and you're doing the right thing. You're not in their face, you're shooting from a distance, and they want to attack you. And I always tell these bodyguards, it ain't that serious. Because if I had enough money, man, I wouldn't even record celebrities anymore. I'm so tired of shooting celebrities. A lot of them think they're bigger than they are, man. They're no better than we are, man. Yes, they have money. Yes, they have fame, but they can't take it with them. And then one day, no one's going to care about you. I remember Karen Black, the actress, you can look her up. She was dying of cancer, and at the end of her career, she was flying coach. And she's a very nice person. She's a great actress, man. Very nice person. But that's what happens, you're big for a few years, and then you get older, and nobody cares anymore. You can't take it with you. Oh, the whole thing is sad. The whole thing, man. I mean, all day long, I've been like really upset what I saw. The 5 cops on the one dude, and then the cop with that non-lethal weapon that it was green, like a shotgun. He was pointing at the guy. I guess the guy got too close. It was a friend of his. He was yelling at him. I felt that could have been handled another way. Because I've been cop watching for over 23 years now. It's a friend of mine, he's a sergeant. And he always tells me, when you record the cops, make sure you get it right. Just don't take the cop side. If the cops do something wrong, show that. If the cops do something right, show that. I've gotten a few cop citations for doing the right thing. But if you see something that ugly, it just makes mad. Oh yeah, he was too close with it too. He was way too close. That could have done some serious harm to that dude. And in part two, the fire department shows up. The guy had to go to the hospital, and he's a vet. He's a vet. You know, is that how we treat our vets? I walk by there every morning, man, and I see those poor people, on the streets. This is too many people, too many folks coming into the country, and there's not enough places for people to live. You know, Delta 737 B100 from JFK. Thanks, sir. International. It's gonna get worse too, because the rent is going up. People are making the same money, and they can't afford to live in the place. A lot of people at LAX, employees, live in their cars, because people think because you look at the airlines, you make a lot of money. You don't make a lot of money. Meg was telling me she wasn't making that much money. She said years ago it was really good. Well, you got to stay humble, man, because you can lose it all just like that. An injury, sickness. But I guess it's meant to be for me to walk past that block every day. Keep those cops honest. 'Cause those cops are way out of control, man. Yeah, this is a better spot. China Airlines 777 from Taiwan. Boy, hey boy, how are you? Oh, you're lucky, man. You gotta have support. Thank you, Robin, for that donation yesterday. It's very much appreciated. I saw a video today with Ricky Monday on the boardwalk, and he was telling the cop you should be driving your electrical police car on the boardwalk. And no, I know she's not here, but she might watch the stream later. Usually 6, sometimes 7, but usually I take one day off to relax. Keep it air 777 from Taiwan. Boy, thank you. And so Rick was like yelling at the cop, and I guess the cop thought he was smoking weed. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Ricky Mondays. He's a little loud for me, but these cops they cuffed him and they ran him for warrants, whatever, and he got a ticket for marijuana, and he didn't even have any marijuana on. The cop was just pissed off because he was yelling at him about riding his car on the boardwalk. And I know a lot of good cops at Pacific Division in Menace. They have a substation here at LAX. It's just that group I'm not too crazy about. That was a pretty big plane. So I think Eric left. I don't know where Eric went. The boy's in here now. So you got in and out across the street. Okay. So we got Boy, Eric's gone, so Boy's filling the spot. Thank God for that. But a lot of the old timers, Tom Zieber, on his news service, a lot of the oldies that have been on here for years are not getting the hit. It's the new breed. That's what it is. New breed of cop watchers. The young new breed. They're taking over. All you can do is do what you do. Delta Airlines. CRJ from Oregon. Thank you, boy. Okay, that's fine. We got Boyd in here though. That's a good thing. Southwest 737, Kansas City, boy, thank you. Well, you're lucky, mate. You're living in a place where you can actually relax. Hey, National Daniel. We're actually doing okay. We're actually doing okay, man. We're actually just having a good time after getting Air Force One yesterday. That was a big treat. British Airways. I'm not sure if this is British Airways. No, this is not British. Let's see here. We got Singapore Airlines, 35900 from Singapore. Thank you, boy. Oh yeah, yeah, BB. When I was young, I did the same thing. I used to do my show in a lot of the discos in New York. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I wouldn't even think about doing that now. I like to be home by at least 9:30, because I get up so early. I mean, Tom Zeba wants me to go out with him, with Laura Sharp. I said, nah, I don't work those hours, man. You know, you guys work graveyard hours. All right, this is the BA, I think. Of Singapore, who is this? That's the Singapore one you're talking about. Yeah, Singapore. That's a big plane. All right, thank you, boy, for coming in. Awesome. Yeah, wow. WestJet 737 from Vancouver. We got Eric back in the house, folks. Eric is back in the house. Oh yeah, Boy and Eric, both of them are amazing. Yeah, WestJet is basically a cheaper airlines. A lot of folks get mad at them. It's always a problem with WestJet. People losing their luggage, canceling their flights. We had a guy a couple years back. They canceled his ticket, and he went outside with a sign protesting. They called the cops on the guy, but the guy had the First Amendment right to protest at the airport. And I taped it, and then Southwest gave him a ticket for free. And that was great. You can do video and do something good with it. Well, people were so lucky yesterday. With the president, Delta E-175 from Boise. Thank you, Eric. When he landed yesterday, a lot of folks were waiting on him. I don't know how they got in there. I guess they were pre-selected and got to meet the president. And of course, the selected news channels. Hey, Angie. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you for that donation, Angie. We appreciate it. But yeah, yesterday was really exciting for me, getting the Air Force One. Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking you. You're amazing. Yeah, you worked that hard or something. I thought I would get a few donations from that, but no, I got two donations. Robin and you, thank you. Some people that's like some channels, they make massive donations. Um, I mean, something like that when you put your heart into it and you work your butt off. But thank you. Oh yeah, me too. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, that would actually play hooky, man. I was supposed to be inside the airport getting celebrities, but I actually thought it would be a good aspect. The news agency called me, wanted me to record it with my big camera. I said, no, I'm going to give it to the plane spotters. That video's doing pretty good. It's got close to 650 hits. So yeah. But it was so hot yesterday. I was sweating, and I was all wet. And then I had to go back into the terminal, so it was freezing because it got cold. American E-175 from San Francisco. Well, I can't worry about what folks want anymore. I'm just going to do my thing. It is what it is. And I always give 110% at what I do. You don't, you know. But a lot of folks like it's popular now, walking videos, walking and talking. There's one guy, he walks all over New York, and he gets 40,000 hits. So that's why I said Tony Bear walking to get Air Force One. I'm just trying to venture out and try new things. Southwest 737, Las Vegas. Thanks, Eric. Because yesterday I was actually thinking, like, I hate to pick her name up, Fairy Potato. She makes money on her live chat. She doesn't even ask for anything, and people just drop money on her like crazy. It's unbelievable, man. Oh yeah, I watch a lot of different plane spotters, and that's how I actually learn. You know, You have to watch other plane spotters. Oh, it was good, man. You know, it was actually, I was actually starving after that day, climbing mountains, walking that distance, wondering or not if we would get it or not. Because it wasn't a guaranteed fact that we would get Air Force One. It left last night. That's why I didn't get it leaving. Oh, those guys are they're professionals, man. Alaska, E175 from Spokane, because you basically don't live stream plane spotting. You actually shoot it with your big camera, because my big camera has a serious zoom. It's a lot clearer. You can only do so much with the cell phone, but the reason I like it because it brings the crowd in. But the proper way of plane spotting is to shoot it with professional equipment, and you get it better. The only thing I have going for me is my live stream doing it. That's the only unique part about it. And I'm a greenhorn when it comes to plane spotting. But I really love recording the police. Oh yeah, it works out really good. All we need now is to get the scanner working to the control tower. I'm working on that. That'd be a great feature to bring in. Because a lot of the plane spotters, they have you can hear the control tower. I heard there was one 3 years ago, this guy shot Air Force One landing at LAX. And he actually had the control tower going. It was really remarkable. And you can actually hear the control tower talking about Air Force One. So we'll definitely get that feature working soon. Just got to figure it out. It's just too expensive, JW. To actually get what I need, that will probably cost $800 to $700. So it's costly. So I'm gonna have to wait for that. It's not cheap. Because NBC News, they have the top equipment, and they live stream the president when he lands, and he gets the president coming off the plane. It's so clear. So when you do come down to LAX, folks, make sure you stop at the In-N-Out. The burgers are amazing, the French fries are amazing, and all the soda you can drink. And it's reasonable. I think for a double French fries and soda, I think it's like $7.50, something like that. And you eat it and you're full. You know, and people coming in, they're so happy. Not a GoPro. I had a GoPro that I bought for myself. It was like $600, $500. But Tom Zeva's dad died. And it was like really, really sad. So I gave him the GoPro. You know, he needed it. When you see a guy like that and his dad died, you figure, hey, you know, and he uses it. He always has it. I don't need a GoPro actually, you know, because I don't really get into that many altercations where I require a body cam. I think a body cam is good when you audit. And when you are an aggressive cop watcher. I don't consider myself an aggressive cop watcher, you know. So I actually had the body cam for like 3 months. I didn't use it. So when his dad died, I just gave it to him, and he actually uses it. So also it's bad over here. Dangerous. This is a highway. Oh yeah, I mean, Tom Ziegler's actually a good guy. He's a little loud for my taste sometimes when he goes off, but he's actually a great guy. You know, he really is. He's just he came by yesterday to visit me at the airport, and he went and had a beer, and I sat at the bar and talked to him for a bit. And you probably say, why are you sitting at a bar? Because I was talking to him. And just because you don't drink anymore doesn't mean you want to drink. If you're that weak where you quit drinking and you require a drink because you're finished drinking, then you're a weak person. I don't drink. You know, he had one beer. I was proud of him, man. Because normally he would have 3 or 4 beers. He had one beer. But we were talking. His YouTube money is down to $250. My YouTube money this month would be like $200. So I was telling him, it's just, he tells me to keep going no matter what. He says I've had a lot of great videos in the past, and I let him know, no matter what I do, I'm not getting the hits. But I'm just gonna do what I do. I don't, you have to accept it. The young crowd has moved in, and like JW says, people want action. I'm considered a relic, and my videos are considered boring. Like today, I got that great cop video, and it only has like 300 hits. So that just proves my point about my videos. San Joaquin Valley is going to mirror it. He has a big following. He puts the video up. He gets like 20,000 hits in 2 hours. Because I do want that video seen. So I think San Joaquin Valley and Newsbound, California are going to mirror it. So it does get some exposure. Because my channel doesn't do that video justice. He asked me, I said, go ahead, mirror it away. There's another channel that I'm looking into now called, they were out of control, man. Angie, out of control. The guy, what they do is they put signs up the city where they have to clean up, and if your stuff is left there, the city workers, they decide which trash and what goes to storage. So they threw away a lot of his worldly possessions, and he got mad. He's a veteran. I just thought it was overkill. 5 guys and 1 guy. Then the guy with the beanbag gun, whatever, was yelling at the guy, telling him to get back. United Express CRJ 200 from St. Louis. Thanks, Eric. And I told the sergeant. I told the sergeant, said, you know something? It could have been done different. Well, yeah, because I got it. They want to make sure they're covered. They want to see what I got. Actually, they have body cams. They got the footage, but they want to see what I got to make sure they don't look that bad. Because who knows what's going to happen with these cops. I hope it'll be better training. I sent the video out to my friend, the councilman Mike Bonham. The ex-councilman that passed away was Bill Rosendahl, a good friend of mine. He used to always go to his house. Great man, Bill. And he actually trained Mike Bonham. I mean, Mike Bonham's okay, but he's not like Bill Rosendahl. But he's about the homeless people, and he's the one that's in charge of the that new homeless shelter opening up. This better training, I kind of feel bad because when I was across the street and I saw 5 cops and the guy was against the wall, I'm sorry I didn't stop recording at that point, but I was hoping nothing would happen. United Express CRJ 200 from Reno. Thanks, Eric. And it broke out, man. It broke out, and there was too many cops on this guy, man. My philosophy is you're better off tasing the dude. It probably been less injuries, you know. Mace. If the guy's that out of control, tase him, mace, you know. But to have 5 guys cops on top of you like that, and that guy with that beanbag gun so close to the other guy, it was overkill. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of folks really resist. You know, I've shot in videos where people are resisting big time. You know, they need more training as far as taking down somebody. You know, they could have did it in a better way. I thought. I've been recording cops for years, and I've seen it done better than that. United Express CRJ from Medford. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, I mean, it's sad, and the guy's a vet, ex-vet. The woman that was yelling was his girlfriend. She was there, man. You know. And then the city guy that's in charge of, I guess they hired a service to throw away the worldly possessions and put stuff in storage to decide what's trash and what's not. Because I've dealt with this crew before a year ago when a few of the homeless came to me about Venice Beach. They were throwing away their stuff. So Mike Bonham, the councilman, got in charge of that, and it was cool for a while. But it seems like it's going back the way it was. Because the guy was all in my face talking about I need to get back. I totally ignored him. That's the best way to do it. It's like you don't have to yell, you don't have to scream back. Just ignore the person. The cops didn't say anything to me at all. I'm pretty sure they wish I wasn't there, but they didn't say anything. But this city guy had no authority to tell me to move back. He just walked away after, because I wasn't going there. All I knew, I had to get the footage. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was. I think that one white cop, the thin one, it was him. I think he escalated it because I've seen him in Venice before. But they actually need better training. LAX police got a lot better with the training because the police in LAX used to be wild and crazy back in the day. I remember. They got a lot better. And all it is training, proper training. So the video will be mirrored by Sam Joaquin because he gets thousands and thousands of views. And News Now California said he would mirror it. So the video is going to be seen and hopefully something will be done. But these people are down on their luck as it is. Alaska E175, San Jose. Thanks, Eric. All right. What they do is they put up a sign a week before saying they're coming to clean the block up as far as, because some of the homeless, they bring couches and beds and all that. So they basically throw away the garbage and the stuff they think that's worth something. They put it in storage and they have 90 days to come down and claim it. But the people that that are in charge of it are the those guys in the yellow, those orange vests. They throw away a lot of people's important papers that they consider garbage. You don't know what garbage is. Yeah, I can see a big couch. Okay, yeah, but the paperwork, they can lose all their worldly possessions. The cops in New York are out of control, but they got a lot better now. There's so many cop watchers now in New York, and the people are not taking it anymore. And these folks that record the cops in New York, the city does. The city pays for the storage. The new homeless shelter is going to have storage bins in there for the homeless. But the cop watchers in New York, a lot of them they record from a distance, and they get the cops doing wrong things. And a lot of it's changed because of the cell phones. They're not looking for clicks and views. They're looking to expose the wrongdoings. Southwest 787, San Jose. Thanks, Eric. Oh yeah, man. When you're homeless, it's definitely hard to get your birth certificate and all that crap, And these people are just throwing away all their worldly possessions, man. But I told the homeless guy when he came to me last year to record the ones at Venice that do all the garbage removal. You get a week's notice. Why don't you get all your stuff out of there before they get there? So a lot of the homeless, they're blamed too. They need to, when they know they're coming, because they don't have to leave. They have to get all their stuff up for about 2 or 3 hours. And then once they're done, you can go back. They have to clean up the area for the people that live in the neighborhood. They can't leave it dirty. Southwest 37, So I get it. I get that point. I get it. Because otherwise it brings diseases and rats and all that crap. Because over there, that's on 4th, but around the corner is on 3rd. That's all owned by Google, and there are a lot of rats that come out at night and bite the homeless. And they're saying now they're worried about the disease spreading. So I actually believe a lot of it could have been avoided if those guys would have got their stuff out of there, knowing they're coming, and they're not throwing you off the block. All they want to do is clean up for a couple of hours, and you can go back. But it's the way they did it. I just thought the force was overkill. Yeah, a lot of times the homeless, they get lazy. A lot of them are drinking. Not all of them. A lot of them doing drugs. Not all of them. But the signs are posted a week earlier because I see the signs up there. Well, they can go back. This is a couple hours of cleaning, and so what you do is you get all your stuff up. Stuff you don't want, you leave. They'll just take it away. Delta 737 from Seattle. Thanks, Eric. And you come back in a couple hours. So they're coming. So get your stuff out of there. The stuff you don't want, leave it there. They'll throw it away. So a lot of it is on the homeless because they're coming. I have no problem with that. Well, they like hanging on that 3rd and Rose because it's right behind Google headquarters. But it's like that the hill over here with all the rats in it. They have like a fence, and there's a lot of dirt there, and the rats come out. and bite them. But they like it over there because a lot of the rich people go there and give them food, money, whatever. I haven't seen any rats, but I heard there's a lot of rats. There's a resident over there. He told me that there hundreds of rats are coming at night. Well, the beach at night, what they did to the city, they got together with some lawyers because the homeless used to live on the beach, but they can't sleep on the beach after midnight because they call it a park, and all parks close at a certain time, so they have to go to the streets. They can't sleep on the beach anymore. So that's when they start coming onto the main streets. And Google headquarters is not complaining about it, but they do want it clean. I don't have any answers towards it. I'm trying not to be homeless myself. It's just I mean, I'm not too happy with my place. Like now, my sink is I have a sink in my room. It's kind of clogged, and I can't call the people to fix it because the apartment's not in my name. So I gotta somehow work that out. It's in Meg's name, and Meg has passed. So I gotta figure. I'm gonna have to look for another place down the line though, because I want a real place. I want a place where there's a kitchen, more room. The cats seem happy there because of the Delta 737 San Francisco landing next, and so they seem happy there because outside there's a lot of trees and there's hundreds of birds that sing and stuff. They seem comfortable there, but I kind of feel bad for my cats. Especially my man Coon. He used to be living in Venice when I had the one bedroom, so he had plenty of room to run around. So but they seem to be happy. It's better than going to motel to motel, and of course, better than living in a shelter for the cats. Delta 737 from San Francisco. Thanks, Eric. No, I'm not on the lease, man. I'm not on the lease. But I've been living there for over a year and a half. I mean, worst scenario, they can raise the rent. The guy next door had his girlfriend living there, and they raised his rent, and he moved out. So I do know my rights and all that. No, Meg decided the place, and I moved in with her. And but I've been I've been living there for a year and a half, and I know I used to be a building manager for 18 years, and I know when you're living in a place. Okay, Drano? All right, thank you. I'll do that right away. Well, all I know is she was my fiance. I've been living there for a year and a half. I've been paying the rent. I am. I feel I'm legal. Eventually, I'm going to have to put my name on the lease. Delta 777 from Atlanta. Because that was the original plan to put my name on the lease. But I have certain rights too. I've been living there over a year and a half. But the way I look at it, I just keep paying on time. I've been living there for a year and a half. I paid the kids to pay rent on time, stay off their radar. I mean, the building manager hasn't seen me. I guess he seen me moving in with Meg, but I never see him. He lives right above me. He's a good manager. He doesn't harass anybody in the building. Oh yeah, you just pay the rent. I don't have any parties. I have nobody coming over, and I'm not there at all during the day. And when I'm there during the day, I sleep all day. And just I pay the rent over the at the 7-Eleven with the barcode, so it's I don't have to go into the office or mail it. But I actually do want a bigger place. But well, this building is really really choosy. Um, no, I'm not moving. I was an apartment manager in Venice for 18 years for a landlord that had like 18 buildings. I went to court. I went to court with him all the time. I do have rights in that place, especially she was my fiance. I've been living there for a year and a half. It's rent controls, so you do have certain rights. Alaska E-175 Redman. Alaska E-175 Redman. All right, Eric. Yeah, cats are great, or even a dog. Ready to go is bad. Well, I'm good so far. I haven't had any problems in building yet, and I've been to court lots of times with the old owners, two rich owners in Venice Beach, and I'm not worried because I do have certain rights. It's like in a hotel. If you go to a hotel and you stay, they don't want you staying more than 30 days because they have to take you to court to get you out. They would have to take me to court, and of course I would demand a jury trial. But it is a bummer that Meg is gone, man. It sucks. Well, the we got a 1 year lease. The lease is expired, so it's month to month. Because Meg went to the office and they said, no, you don't have to resign. You don't have to sign another lease. It's month to month. So it's month to month. And as long as I pay my rent on time and don't cause any trouble, I don't see any problems. But I do wish I can get a bigger place to live, a real place, real apartment. Alaska 737. Yeah, it should be okay. But, I don't want to go to court and fight these people. Because the guy next door had his girlfriend living there, and they found out, and they just raised the guy's rent, and so that was cool. Yeah, but in this scenario though, in this scenario, that the guy next door has his girlfriend living there, they found out, they just raised his rent. They didn't ask the girl to leave him or anything. Because they have the rent control, and the rent control is really good because you do have rights. But I do not want it to go there. Thank you there, DS. I appreciate it. America, CRJ 701 from Aspen. We got another 5 minutes, people. We're going to call it. We've been been on here for an hour and 31 minutes. Not bad. Time flies, man. But I pray every night, folks. I pray that I'll be able to get a bigger place down the line. Because, yeah, it's too much pressure, man. Well, I just think it's just a little different with the rent control rules and regulations. I was Meg's fiance, and I have certain rights too. But they do have a very tough real estate office. They don't come to the building at all. They have the manager who doesn't bother anybody. But yeah, if you leave your rent and all that, the key is to stay off the radar. That is the key. Stay off the radar. Delta 737 from Detroit. Thanks, Eric. I try to go in the building without being seen. You know, I try to leave without being seen. And it so far has been working. But it is stressful. Especially now that Meg is gone. You know? Oh, yeah, I lay real low, man. I don't have nobody coming over. I don't make no noise. And I've been there a year and a half. And they always told Meg she was the best tenant in the building. Oh, yeah. Because Meg used to pay the rent. She used to go to the office and pay the rent. They always tell her, you're the best tenant in the building. You know? Delta 737 in Washington, D.C. Oh, yeah, yeah. I agree with you on that one. But like I say, I don't have anybody living with me. I don't have anybody come over. The only one that came over was Meg, you know. But yeah, it is stressful though, you know, because they were sending an email when they were coming over to inspect whatever. So that's the only bad part about not having her there. Yeah, just the cats. But yeah, it stresses me out the whole situation that Meg is gone. Because I don't want to go to court. I don't want to get a lawyer, all that crap. Yeah, they might wonder, but you know, it's supposed to put the emails in the door anyway. So, yeah, they might wonder. I mean, yeah, it's very stressful, man. The whole thing. I don't answer the door. You know, I think of DS. You see tomorrow night. I've been in that place and I've had knocks on the door, but I don't answer the door. They can't make you answer the door. You know, I do not answer my door, man. That's crazy. Oh yeah, they have to give you a notice. Oh yeah, thank you, JW. I am. I try not to worry about it too much. All right, folks. That's it for plane spotting. I'm gonna go up to the bus. You're gonna join me. That's okay. But if those that can't, we shall be back tomorrow night. We will end this for an hour and 38 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's see, Alaska 37. Do one more. Oh, okay. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I actually cannot wait. Got another plane coming, people. But thank God for the plane spotting, man. That does keep me calm. Sorry about that, folks. Let's see what this says. Thank you, Eric. You're amazing. Eric is always amazing, people. Thank God we have him. But I'm actually working on the scanner so we can get the control tower and have Eric at the same time. It'd be great. But I'm good, people. You know, I'm not stressed at all. I got Patrick Dempsey today. That was great with the wife and the kids. And I got that police video earlier. And it's weird. I go home, watch some television, and before you know it's morning again. I'm up in Adams. I take my shower like 5 a.m. in the morning, so I'm not seen by anybody. So I get up early, take my shower, then go back to bed again. How you doing? And go back to bed again. And that's the key. You know what I mean? That's the key. Am I worried? Yeah, I'm worried a little bit. It's kind of strange too, because when I leave, I make sure there's nobody in the hallway. Different sounds. It's not a way to live, though. You know, it's not a way to live. But Meg did me a favor by getting me a place because it would have been really hard for me to get a place in that building. And Meg asked, but me and Meg was supposed to be married. You know, she was a little bit too jealous for my taste, but I loved her anyway. The Meg, one and only, the Meg. Be careful crossing the street. Well, we tried that new plane spotting spot. It didn't work out too well. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, but where though? Where? I gotta find I actually gotta find a safe neighborhood to live in. 'Cause I don't drive. It's just a little harder now than it ever was. But yeah, it would be a lot better. Even 1,000 a month would be better than 1,400 a month. Thank you, JW. Good night. The only problem with West LA is they're basically the same prices. Because when I'm staying hotel to hotel for that 6-month period of time, all the rents are the same. Yeah, the rents are all the same now, though. That's the problem. Yeah, guest house is a very good idea. That's what I'm aiming for, a guest house. That'd be really great. I actually found a guest house, and it was a great spot. But the problem was this lady. Let me go, folks. We'll bust to see. I'll talk to you guys later.